kind of what was the experience like going down to Indy, obviously being part of such a great team and obviously having the season cut short the way it was, unfortunately, but what was kind of the experience like for you?
I mean, it was good. It was a good experience overall. You know, it was you know, a good team obviously that we had. We were contending for the tournament. We were hosting the regional, and so you know, it was a good team, a lot of fun on the team, and you know, just a good experience.
For you, how do you feel like, you know, you kind of grew, maybe, you know, what did you feel like you maybe learned about yourself and your game here during this first year of college?
Yeah, I mean, I learned a lot. I think I had, you know, a lot of time to reflect upon, you know, what basketball is for me, and you know, what it means, and how, you know, I see myself in that role.
For you then, obviously, you made the decision to transfer. What kind of went into that decision for you?
Well, I had always known Coach Moore. He recruited me out of high school. We'd been talking for, you know, a while, obviously out of high school, and then he reached out to me, or I guess he reached out to my father actually, and then you know, just kind of got to talking, and you know, one thing turned into another, and ended up going to Grace. So it was good.
What made, you know, Grace the ultimate choice for you, and why'd you end up picking the Lancers?
I mean, it's closer to home. That was a big thing for me, just being closer to family, being able to see them a lot more, you know, being able to go back to Blackhawk games, whatnot. And then, you know, the conference games as well are closer. You know, they're all in the area, and that's another thing that played into it. And then just the culture at Grace, they have great coaches, a lot of players, and, you know, I've got to meet a lot. And it's really nice.
Obviously, go from a D2 school to an NAIA school. Was there any second thoughts, you know, to begin with or anything? Or, you know, kind of was it just one of these things that just happened and it seemed like the right choice?
Yeah, I mean, I think there's always second thoughts when you're making that kind of decision. But, you know, after a lot of thinking, a lot of praying, you know, it was clear that that was the right choice for me.
How do you see yourself kind of fitting in with the Lancers program in the NAIA and in the Crossroads League?
It should be a lot of fun. Coach Moore is a great coach. They have a great team, and it should be fun to play with them.
What do you think that it is that you bring to the team? Obviously, you know, in high school you were an athletic kind of a wing guy. You could drive, you could shoot a little bit, and obviously a lot of guys like you at the college level too.
Yeah, I mean, I think I can continue to do that. You know, stay in the post against smaller guards and be able to you know, work on the perimeter with bigger kids, maybe kids my size as well.
How excited are you just to join the Grace program and be a Lancer and be a part of kind of what they have going for them?
It's really exciting. It's really exciting.
For you personally, just how I guess what are some of the things you're looking to maybe prove and, you know, show yourself, show other people at this level of basketball?
Honestly, it's just about going out, having fun, you know, representing what I stand for, and you know, going out playing basketball, enjoying these years.
For you, kind of, what were the talks like with your dad and with Coach Moore, and when everything kind of started to come to be?
Yeah, I mean, I was talking to my dad obviously throughout the season last year, and you know, just getting to talk to him and, you know, see what his thoughts were, and then talking with Coach Moore, it was really helpful hearing, you know, his approach on it, hearing what, you know, he saw in me and what, you know, they have at Grace. It was really good.
What have your conversations with Coach Moore been? How do they kind of see you fitting in there? What do they kind of envision your role being with the team?
I mean, obviously, coming from a transfer, you can't really promise minutes. You can't say you're going to play, you're not going to play. But, you know, they say, you know, you play in a way that, you know, fits our style, and I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to it.
I guess how excited are you just to be a little closer to home and be able to play in front of, you know, friends and family and just people that you grew up around?
Should be a lot of fun.
I guess if there was one thing that you could take away from your time down in Indy for obviously just the one season, what would it have been? And how do you feel like your maybe game has grown a little bit?
If I could take one thing away, I probably wouldn't take anything away. I'd probably keep it the way it is. I think I had a great year there, and a year of learning, a year of experience, and you know, it's a thing to build upon.